way, Shen. Man, this is going to be great.
Yeah, thanks again, Jackie. I appreciate the intro.
Hi, my name's Leon.
Hi, I'm Ben.
And this is Sleeping Dogs, which you have reviewed and, as I understand it, like a little bit.
Yeah, my game of the year so far, with not even a shadow of a doubt. I think just watching it here, you don't really get the sense of quite how good it is, but I would wholeheartedly recommend it. I gave it 9 out of 10. I really do think it will surprise people if they give it a chance.
So what is the story behind it? We're obviously seeing a lot of extreme violence here.
So Wei Shen here, he's an undercover cop who's back in his homeland of Hong Kong. Basically, he infiltrates a gang called the Sun On Yi, and he starts off. Basically, he's trying to, find out the goings on of the gang and bust them and put them all away. And then, as the game progresses, without spoiling it, he basically realizes that many of his gang mates are actually more honourable than the cops who are employing him. So there's a whole sort of Hong Kong does the wire thing where you wonder who the bad guys and who the good guys are, and there's some twists and turns towards the end that are pretty exciting. Okay,
so we're seeing like an extreme amount of violence here. What's the combat like? So I've heard sort of Batman comparisons.
Yeah, it's not quite as fluid as Batman. It's along the same lines. I think it's the guys who did Bully for Rockstar Vancouver, would that be right?
Yeah.
Back in the day, so it feels a bit more like that, with a load of extra kung fu and some very, very spectacular and funny environmental kills.
Cool. Okay.
This stuff here is nicked, almost without apology from Wheelman, the slow-mo shooting, and the you can do. We don't see them in the video, but you can get behind cars and actually carjack, by leaping on other cars.
So how much control are you in of what's happening here? I mean, it's the slow mo. Is that something you trigger when you want, or is it when you get into?
Yeah, basically as you shoot. If you hold R, I think it's R1 to target and then R2 to shoot. Like it comes up automatically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of the game is Wheelman, Batman Arkham City, Need for Speed for the driving. They've pilfered. There's that action hijack I was talking about. They've pilfered a lot of elements from other games, but I think I said in the review, and I stand by it, that it's basically things you love from many other games pulled together with intelligence and humour.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing a lot of things. We've seen violent, we've seen the fighting, we've seen the driving. Now we've got some sort of shooting stuff. Is there like a lot of things in it?
Yeah, it's really, really varied. I mean, the stuff you don't see here. There's loads of mini games. You can hack security cameras with a clever little Do you remember those games you played at school where you got crack a code in like 10 attempts?
Yeah, like Mastermind.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff. Yeah.
There's stuff like that. There's all sorts of. It's a really diverse game, and as I say, none of it's truly innovative. In terms of you've seen most of it before in some form or another.
Is it all good? Because is it all good? Is it all of like a sort of a high level of quality? Because often when you see games trying to do a lot of everything.
Absolutely, I think the greatest compliment I can pay it is that for all the different game elements, be it the shooting or the fighting or the clever mini games, all the upgrades that you're seeing here, they've basically gone in and tried to hone them so that they're strong in themselves.
We saw like cop and triad and face and stuff.
Yeah.
What does all that mean? How does that work in the game?
So if you finish a cop event and you do it, without killing innocents, etc., then you get a good cop score for it. If you finish a triad event, which is a separate style of event, if you do that while in the most violent way possible, you get a good score for that. And then there's other random events which are marked on the map in yellow, which you can complete, and again, the manner in which you do them and the number of people you kill or don't kill and the number of cars you wreck or don't wreck affect your good and bad score for those events.
And what about what's face? We saw a couple of and in a minute actually here you see it says your face isn't high enough for certain outfits.
So the bottom left of the screen there by the HUD is a little yellow marker. When you get into fights, if you pull off combos in succession, your face meter fights, and you become more intimidating and inflict more damage.
Yeah, because we can see here face 6 required.
Yeah, and basically, so doing that, and then also completing the yellow, what they call the favours, completing those missions raises your face meter.
Yeah.
And for example, when your face meter gets to 2, you unlock every hidden lockbox on the map. Lockboxes are things that, like the GTA hidden packages, that there's a certain number of them all around Hong Kong, and by finding lockboxes, you can get added bonuses. So every time you go up a face meter, like you say, there's other benefits here in terms of getting certain outfits. It has a tangible use.
Cool. Okay, and so 9 out of 10, highly recommended.
Absolutely brilliant. Please check it out. It will surprise and amaze you.
Lovely. Thank you very much.